literally ticked every single box of reasons why women have
I call it
hair.
the CMD, which is cancer, menopause, divorce.
Wow.
And, you need somebody on hand to help you hold your hand through those times.
Yeah.
So there was times where I was sometimes I just didn't want to go to work because I was like, look at the state of my hair. How can I tell people about good hair health? And, when my hair is literally leaving my head.
Yeah.
And, it was really, really bad. At one point I was thinking I'm going to have to change careers because I can't stand in front of a mirror all day doing hair with complete, like, losing hair. And then I thank God for you and your hair extensions.
Hi, Louise.
Hi, darling.
Have you enjoyed today?
Oh my God, I have loved today so much.
It's been such a fun day, hasn't it?
It's been really, really good. Yeah, I think you've done really well. And as I was just saying before, I think the stars have really aligned for this to happen today. Because I think it's really important for, women of a certain age, when you're in your 50s maybe, or any age really, but to be able to feel like you can do this and to be photographed and spend the day with a makeup artist, and
it's just been so fun, isn't it? And
yeah,
it's
really
such a fabulous way to celebrate women and to celebrate strong, independent women all coming together, and it feels like it's such a celebration for me, because I have been in this industry for 30 years and I've been listening to so many women's stories privately for 30 years, and listening to emotional stories that are just, you get so emotional, and you go home thinking about these women and you think people don't realize how important hair is to a woman. And it's not about hair and how it looks, it's giving that woman confidence and making them feel like themselves again. And I mean, this in yourself. I mean, little introduction to Louise. I mean, oh my God, pop star, salon owner, color specialist, influencer. It's true. I mean, you have been so successful in your career. I mean, you're such an inspiration to so many women. In so many ways. And I'm just so grateful to have you as a customer and to have you here to be able to talk about, what you do and your hair journey. And, it's just so great to be able to get women like yourself to be able to talk about their struggles with their hair as well. It is like a big celebration, because these topics are things that women would normally never want to talk about.
Exactly.
And, so for me, I mean, you've really struggled with your hair. I mean, if we go back to I'm looking at videos of you in your pop days and I'm going, oh my God, she's got similar hair. You're blonde, similar type of hair. I mean, obviously in those days, obviously hair's really important for your confidence, and then
Well, when I was in the band, they blew the budget on my hair because there was 3 of us in the group, and the other 2 were just naturally had this beautiful cascading hair, and I was the one that I've always had problematic hair. And when I used to go to Daniel Galvin's in London, and
I used to work for one time
did
too.
you?
Yeah, I worked with Daniel Galvin for 2 years, many years ago.
Well,
back and forth to London.
I mean, back then it was like 1999, 2000. I think the record company were paying like £350 for me to have a full head of foil then.
Wow.
At Daniel Galvin's. And as I say, the other girls were just like, they just used to put their rollers in and that would be it. They didn't have any colour on their hair or anything. And I was like, no, my hair's just like, it's wild, it's fine, it's lots of it. I had it in this like short blonde bob. I was really insecure about my hair, and then of course, that was that period of time when I was in the band, and then when I came out of the band, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't got a record company paying for my hair anymore. Like, what am I going to do? Because I am a London client, and how am I going to, go up north, and will they know what they're doing? I mean, this is, I was really quite young, and I didn't really know. And then I quite quickly realised that I was going to have to understand hair myself, and what better career to go into than the hair industry, because I really wanted to understand it. And so then I became a hairdresser.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you knew firsthand exactly of your insecurities on your hair. For yourself, you want to understand it, but also to be able to have the confidence to be able to help other women.
Oh my God, it's the best gift. Like, honestly, I absolutely love my job. And I love the fact that in the most recent years, in the last 10-15 years, I've become a colour specialist, and learning colour, understanding colour, and how I can achieve those colours for women, and the conditions of their hair, the menopause, going through treatment, recovery, having children. It's just so important to understand it, and fundamentally I've been through all of those. So I suppose I know firsthand now, having had quite problematic hair in the beginning, and then going through having children, and then going through breast cancer, and then going through,
really
perimenopause, and even divorce. All the stresses of running your own business.
You've literally ticked every single box of reasons why women have.
I call it
hair.
the CMD, which is cancer, menopause, divorce.
Wow.
And these are the curveballs that hit women, well, sometimes unexpectedly, and sometimes if you can get away with not, then that's but sometimes life is just stressful, and you need somebody on hand to help you hold your hand through those times. And sometimes it can be through having a colour specialist, or sometimes with the hair extensions, or they work well. I send my clients to you,
they're hand in hand, aren't they?
They work really hand in hand. And to be honest with you, I think everyone that comes into, I suppose, both of our salons, they come in, don't they, feeling a little bit kind of insecure, and they leave feeling amazing.
$1 million, they do.
And that feeling, knowing that you've done that to somebody, how many times do we hug our clients in reception, and there's tears all in the chair? That isn't an amazing feeling, and to me that makes the whole job worthwhile.
It is, and you're right, exactly, when you say it is a gift. It really is a gift to be able to do that for a woman. It is important. But what about, this is you making other women feel better and about themselves, and me making other women feel better themselves. What about you going back to sort of, you have said that you've gone through breast cancer, you've gone through menopause, and you've gone through your divorce. How did these things affect your hair? Did you lose any hair?
Oh my God, I just saw it go down the drain. In the hairbrush, in the shower. There was times where I was sometimes I just didn't want to go to work, because I was like, look at the state of my hair. How can I tell people about good hair health, and when my hair is literally leaving my head? And it was really, really bad. At one point I was thinking, I'm going to have to change careers, because I can't stand in front of a mirror all day doing hair with complete, losing hair. And then I thank God for you and your hair extensions, because people don't even realise that I have hair extensions. They don't even, it's just for thickness for me. I mean, I have had it longer, haven't I?
But even when you had it longer, I mean, it wasn't that long, but it was mostly just for thickness that you had them. And it is just to get you back to where you were pre-losing hair.
Well, this is
it. It's that feeling of when you, and that's so sad to hear, that you actually felt like you couldn't even work in your own salon because of the way you felt that you looked. And yet you think, no, you are one of those clients. They would want you to go in, because they would want you. That is showing your customers that first-handedly how they feel. And
the funny thing is, I actually still feel like a client. I have that ability to, when I get back in when I go into the chair, I am like, when I come into your salon, I'm like, I'm back. I don't own a salon. I know nothing about hair, and I'm your client, because I just feel like you are in charge of that. And it's a really good ability to actually to have that, you know, to think like a client, but to be the hair expert as well.
Absolutely.
But no, it's probably been my saving grace, to be honest, having the hair extensions, and of course it used to be a secret in the sense that nobody really knew, but I think I like to show them off now, because I know what it's done for me, and I want other people to experience that as well, because I just don't think your hair really ever grows back like it did when you were in your teens and 20s.
No, it doesn't.
Soon as you have children, soon as you have a little bit of stress or something, you know, it's just something that it's not just. Well, there used to be a stigma around us having hair extensions, didn't there? It was just for you know, girls in the 20s.
Because of people's misconception of what they think hair extensions is. You know, they do think that it is, you know, for a certain type of person, or a certain type of person or a certain type of look, or they think it's something that's you know, a little bit pretentious or a little bit superficial, and it's just so wrong. It is so wrong, and you should never feel judged by the fact that you're wearing hair extensions, and that's why people would not talk about it, because they're worried about other people would think, oh, I've got hair extensions, and it is so wrong. And it is trying to break that stigma. No. I mean, you're very, very similar to me in the fact that you are very much into your health and your fitness, and you are into your nutrition, and, you know, we have fabulous conversations about this all the time. And, you know, and we love everything natural, you know, but we love everything natural, but we also love to make the best of ourselves and to try and do something for ourselves also on the outside that is going to, you know, just not change us, but just kind of put us back to where we were when we felt really good about ourselves and our hair and our look, to give us that confidence for you to be able to walk into your salon and go, yes, I can take on that consultation now and speak to this client and feel like, yes, you too can, you know, look like me as well. Not look like me, but do you know what I mean? You can have that confidence too. I can give you that confidence that I have now found in myself because of what I'm doing for myself. And it's just so fabulous.
It is just, it's down to good hair, good skin, good nails, and, you know, to be groomed. When you get into your 40s, 50s, after having, you know, the sleepless nights of children and all the rest of it, it's a nice reward. You know, we're almost like in the prime of our careers, aren't we? Where we've worked really hard to get where we've got, and, you know, we're wise, and we've got a lot of education to pass on, and we have to do that in the most confident way, because we've got apprentices and you know, and younger team members looking up to us, and they need to see the end goal. They need to see that you know, the wheels don't fall off.
That's right.
You know, we're still, you know, we're still here, you know, waving the, you know, the glamour flag of, you know, being good, confident women, strong
and resilient,
and my team have seen, you know, they've seen all the curveballs that have been thrown at me, you know, when it comes to breast cancer and you know, all the other things that have happened, and, you know, I'm still standing, and I'm still at the forefront of my business, and, you know, we're going from strength to strength.
You really are.
You know, it's
an incredible salon, incredible business that you've got. And considering everything that you've been through, I mean, you look incredible, Louise. You really, really do. You do. It's
Thanks, Dianne.
And honestly, this little thing that we've done today with all these amazing women, you know, it's far exceeded anything that I ever expected. And I'm just so incredibly proud.
You should be. You should be so proud, because you have just done an amazing job today, and continue to, like, you should be so proud of your brand. You really should.
I'm so proud of the women. I'm just so proud of the women that have actually volunteered to be able to do this, and to be able to speak up and be able to talk, because for the amount of times that I have been trying to say to the girls in work, you know, try and get, when they're doing socials, trying to speak to them, have a chat with them. Don't just take pictures of the backs of their heads. Get them to get. And it's so hard to get women to do that. So, having women today come and sit and talk openly about their hair struggles and what hair means to them, and talking about the fact that they do wear hair extensions and they're proud to wear extensions. I mean, that's like a big turning point for me as a company, but just for a woman to be able to go, let's talk about this now. Let's actually open up and talk about it, because at the end of the day, it's about women helping women.
Yes.
And, the amount of women that would appreciate listening to the likes of your story.
Yes.
You're going to help a lot of women doing this. So it's so important.
Well, I hope so. I hope that women will, sit and go, well, if Louise and Dianne can sit there with hair extensions in their 50s, and so can we.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I think sometimes you need someone to give you permission to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, my mum, I will always ring my mum and go, Mum, I've seen these boots. And she'll go, Louise, get them.
Yeah.
You work hard, go and get them. And I always say to my clients when they come in, I'm like, do you need permission? Because I'll give you permission to spend this money on yourself, because you deserve it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, a woman needs to hear that and go, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's we're as women, we're always very quick to buy the football boots and the football kits, or put the deposits down on the holiday, or everyone else is first. And then it's like, your husband or your partner, or they just follow your lead. Sometimes they won't. They'll go, well, just get them. Just go and get it done. And you have to give those women.
You feel guilty, don't you? You feel guilty. You feel guilty doing something for yourself.
Yeah, they do.
I do. I always feel guilty doing it for myself.
It should be. It's maintenance.
Yeah.
It's female maintenance.
It is.
Nails aren't a treat. They are just maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a treat, but it's maintenance, because it makes you feel and look good. I've seen clients, like, as I say, come in like really unhappy and then leave so happy. Yeah. It does so much for women and their confidence. I don't even think they realise.
No.
But you have a strut in your walk when you feel good.
Absolutely. And, it's happy wife, happy husband. It's happy mum, happy kids.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy. It really is, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. So. And this is why, I mean, as I say, to come to, your salon and be, fully kitted out and or even come to my salon for colour, whatever it might be, we're here to help, because we've pretty much been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. We know exactly what you're going through. Yeah. And especially our life experience now, we just know. Yeah. We know what's missing. Yeah. And I think that's, sometimes when I'm doing a colour and I'll be like, there's just that corner missing. It would look so much better if there was a little tape in there, or, just to finish that off.
Yeah, just finish the look.
We live in a seasonal country, switching colours from dark in the winter to blonde in the summer. Yeah. It's all there at our fingertips, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Just need to tap into it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
thank you.
Well, I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough. It's been such a fabulous day. It's been so lovely having you here.
Thanks, darling.
And I look forward to seeing you in the salon soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
darling.
much.